And we are live, another broadcast in the Roofing on the Rise studios, where I bring you Shingles in the Houston marketplace. You guys give me a holler, 210-919-8987. If you're looking for an awesome distributor, I got that relationship for you. I can bridge that gap. I can help you out. And we're going to talk about some shingles today that is just absolutely revolutionary to the marketplace. Today, I have an amazing guest. I have my son, Marquis Mitchell Jr. He is 10 years old today. You 10?
Yeah, I'm 10.
Yeah, man. Turned 10 years old today. And like the biggest thing that he's been begging me for is a podcast, or at least to just hang out in the podcast room. So we decided that we were going to do a 10-year-old birthday live today. Okay. And we're going to talk a little bit about everything. We'll talk about the Flash. We're just talking about the Flash. We're going to talk about some shingles. And we're just going to talk about birthday stuff, like what do you guys do in your birthday? So, yeah, I want to also introduce our awesome sponsor, West Group Public Adjusting. Thank you so much, West Group Public Adjusting, for being an amazing sponsor. If you guys are looking for an awesome public adjuster, hit me up, 210-919-8987. Again, 210-919-8987, and I can get you hooked up with the right people over at West Group Public Adjusters so that your claims and your clients with those insurance claims can be taken care of the proper way. They do appraisals, umpire work, claims management, you name it, even an estimate. I know that's small, but like have them write your sworn proof of loss. See what happens. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. West Group Public Adjusters is the way to go. So it is your birthday.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so like what did we do yesterday?
we went to the mall and got me some Legos and um a remote control Lego car.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was remote control.
And then we went to the movies to watch the Blue Beetle.
Ooh, that was fun. The Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
What did you think about that movie?
It was totally wicked.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I almost fell asleep though. Did you see me?
What?
Yeah. I fall asleep through almost every single movie. It's like almost 3 hours long. So I put my hand behind my head and I kind of put my head down for a second. Almost fell asleep. You didn't see me almost falling asleep?
No.
Well, it's awesome. So you were talking about the Flash and about the negative speed force and stuff. So finish what you were saying with that.
So in the last season, Earbot Thon comes back to life.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Thon comes back to life.
Right.
And he turns evil and goes to the negative speed force and brings back everyone that Barry defeated in the past.
Really?
So he can fight with all his negative buddies. He can fight the Flash and Team Flash. So the negative. I'm just gonna call them the negative buddies.
Yeah.
Because the evil.
Yeah.
And so the negative buddies wanted to
The Flash?
Flash, yeah.
All right. Because sometimes, there's people on here that don't know who they are. I know who they are, but they don't.
So when Nora and Bart came,
Yeah.
they fought with the Flash
Yeah.
and Team Flash. And then when they were done fighting and they won, they went to the hospital and then they were in the waiting room while present Noah was coming to the earth.
Yeah.
And then future Noah held present Noah. Isn't that weird?
That's weird. That is really weird. Yeah. So did you like the Flash movie, the new movie that came out?
Yeah, but it wasn't that cool because the Flash seasonal is cooler than the movie
Really? Why?
because it has Green Arrow.
I think the movie's better because we got Batman, and the Batman that plays is like one of my most favorite Batmans. Actually, there's multiple Batmans.
Yeah, because he goes in
There's like 3.
he goes in the past and
Yeah.
messed up. He goes back. He like gets out of the Speed Force, and then he wasn't in his present. He was in his past present before he got his speed.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, how I don't understand. Like, so what makes you want to watch the Flash more than anything?
Because it's so cool, and every time in my dream, I dream of being the Flash, and then I run to a car shop.
Yeah.
And there's like a Flash car that can fly
Vroom vroom.
and can shrink, just like
The
Ant-Man's
Ant-Man?
car. And it can go super fast to where it's in Flash time.
In your dream.
Yeah. And we can just fly because the car and the people inside the car
Yeah.
aren't frozen because the car is flash.
It's like flash speed.
Yeah, flash speed. So
Even if you're not flash fast,
it can
you
even
go flash speed.
So it can even change into different cars, like if
Like a transformer.
yeah, like a transformer. But it changes colors too, just like Aquaman did in
So
one of the movies.
the biggest reason why you like watching the Flash is because you can make your own reality.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a way in which to escape your own reality. That's why I read books a lot. We didn't have a lot of TV and movies growing up for me. That's something that maybe you didn't know about me, but I read a lot. So the Dragon book, Aragon, there's a movie now. I know you've seen it.
Yeah, we have.
It's a good one. So I read that book, and that was a way in which that, and I started reading it at your age. It was a way in which that I could just escape everything. And it wasn't that my life was hard. It was just I wanted to live in a alternate reality just for a minute. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
But I use that book to be able to do that.
But I don't like reading. I like math.
Your mama's watching. Oh, my word. Eric Roden, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, my wonderful, beautiful wife, for joining on today. And every day she joins on.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here, we're talking about, dreamy type stuff, And I want to bring a dreamy type thing to your attention real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We now have, I could have done that a little smoother. We now have some literature for the BP line, okay? So this is BP Mystique 42. This is the BP Advantage. There's a amazing weather-tight strip. There is an 1.5 inch nail line. So the nail line for this is 1.5 inches wide. We have 13 different colors. It's a class 3 impact resistant shingle. And it's warranted even down to a 212 slope. That's pretty hard to do, is have a warranty all the way down on the 212. One of the biggest things is that BP is an exclusive shingle to RSI. So where's the only place that you can get this shingle?
OSI.
RSI. That's it. So if you want, you can come to me at Roofing Supply Incorporated, and I can show you and tell you about all the awesome advantages of using BP. BP is a impact resistant shingle. It's a class 3. Okay. It's a completely different type of shingle that a lot of people are used to. A lot of people are used to a regular asphaltic shingle. This is a SBS. This is a polymer between, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hunter. I know Hunter knows everything about the SBS technology. But the SBS is a rubberized asphalt. So what that means is instead of having just an asphaltic barrier whenever you have some sort of intrusion onto the shingle, let's say a hail hit, right? A hailstone.
Yeah.
That right there, a class 3 with the rubberized is going to bounce that that hail back off the shingle up to about 2 inches. Okay. BP laminated shingles are the largest on the market at 42 inches in length and 14 in width. So that is 32.9 per bundle, allowing the fastest installation with the least number of bundles and nails, saving time and money. What that means is that it is a true square shingle. Okay. And a lot of shingles are not necessarily a full square. You have to grab a couple of the shingles out of another bundle to actually complete a square. You installers will know exactly what I'm talking about. With this BP Mystique 42, it is not that way. It is an absolute 42-inch and full square shingle. So out of 3 bundles, you're going to get an entire square. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about the Manoir. Okay, this is BP. All right, extremely exclusive to us is BP. This is our Manoir. Okay, this is a different look, and I'll have the editors pop up a nice little reels here, and just go in between these. Right, so the BP Manoir is a laminated shingle. It's actually has a 135-mile-an-hour wind rating. It's a class 3 as well, impact resistant. It's SBS. It's a modified asphalt formulation with Manoir shingles, results in higher flexibility for greater resistance to deck movement and better granule retention over time for enduring performance and curb appeal. They meet the requirements of FM 4473 for class 3 impact resistance. Okay. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors on this Manoir. This Manoir reminds me of your GAF slate line, okay? But it looks a lot prettier. This is, again, BP. It is exclusive to Roofing Supply Incorporated. And for a long time, we did not have any kind of material for BP, and now we do. It's pretty exciting. I was just telling Junior about this because we didn't have all this stuff, and I was like searching for this. It's actually really good looking stuff. They've been in existence since 1905. That's a pretty long time. But we now have a whole roofing guide for BP explaining the benefits of the 1.5-inch nailing zone, the 42-inch shingle, and why you save 13% whenever you roof with BP. It's got the underlayments, the hip and ridge, everything's in here, including the 13 different colors. They're absolutely amazing. I haven't installed. Actually, I've installed one Yukon. I do not have Yukon in stock, but I can get it. Again, this is BP. BP is a Canadian shingle. So for you Canadians out there, it's an amazing shingle. Again, we have exclusive rights to BP. So we sell BP here at Roofing Supply Incorporated. You cannot get that at any other major box store. You cannot find that at a smaller box store. You can't find it at Home Depot. You can't find it at Walmart. Where can you find this product, Junior?
RSI.
At RSI. What other place can you find it?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. It is at RSI. That is it. And you can get it from who? Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 210 919 8987. Again, 210 919 8987. Have some amazing sample boards for both the BP Manoir and the Mystique 42. Both of them are class 3 impact resistant. I'm actually quoting 2,000 squares I got last night. Somebody, was comparing and said, hey, do you have Malarkey? No, I don't have Malarkey. But what I do have is BP. And where is it only sold?
RSI.
At RSI. So you can get it right here. I'm quoting that out for you, and I'll have that in your inbox here shortly. I'm going to go through all of these comments real quick. Robert Bickford, is there a birthday present or a punishment? This is definitely, I feel it's a birthday present. Or do you think it's punishment?
I think it's a birthday present.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're excited to be on?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What grade are you in now?
4th.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. My teachers are very nice.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Fluger and Miss Killian.
All right, Miss Fluger and Miss Killian, big shout out at Powell Elementary. If you are watching, your pupil is here, and he absolutely loves going to your class. Man, who did you have before? Driver, right?
Driver and Butchart.
Yeah, and Aubrey, your sister, she now has driver. So it's pretty cool being able to, circulate the kids through the grades, because it seems that everyone has pretty much the same teacher from before generally.
She has had the same teacher for I think 3 years now. Well, before she was in 3rd grade,
she gets your teacher, right?
Yeah.
Every year for the last 3 years.
But after I graduate this grade, I'm gonna go to a different school. And my baby brother and my sister will be at my school.
Speaking of, when did this start? So we cannot send our toddler. Well, he's 4 now, but we still call him the toddler. Dominic, he does not get to go to public school because we're not on government assistance. It's kind of weird. If you know when that changed, please hit that in the comments real quick. But as of right now, I have no clue when it started, because, back in the day, we didn't necessarily have to worry about that. I didn't have to be on government assistance. In Texas, you were able to go to pre-K if you wanted to go to pre-K. I know in other states it was different, but here you could go to pre-K if you want to go to pre-K. Didn't have to be any kind of requirements. Now you have to be on government assistance. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that that's a good thing? You think that's a bad thing? Leave it in the comments for me. Would love to touch on it. Again, it is Marquis's 10th birthday. The big 10-0. It's a birthday time. Are we going to hit the pool today?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because we went to the mall. We went to the movies. We ate at the movies and the mall. We did all kinds. We went to Psycho Bunny yesterday.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You got you a new shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Psycho Bunny shirt. If you guys are looking for a decent type of shirt that's like in right now, Psycho Bunny is probably the thing for you. You like Psycho Bunny?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be mean, but it looks the symbol looks kind of creepy.
Oh, the bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's branding. It's a little creepy. That's why it's called Psycho Bunny. Let's go.
I should have worn that shirt today.
I mean, you're probably going to wear it to church tomorrow. So I'll just save it for church. I did grab a Psycho Bunny shirt myself. Got these Roofing Supply Incorporated shirts. Thank you so much, RSI. But the collars like flip up. Ramiro, if you're watching, I know you were having a problem with it as well. So I got a couple of shirts to look a lot better, and the collars don't flip up all the time. So that's a plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna go swimming. We'll probably stop by HEB or something to get you a cake on the way.
Yeah.
We didn't pick that out yet, but it's okay because we had a lot of sweets yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of sweets.
Yeah, we ate a lot of sweets at the movie theater.
Yeah, like a lot of popcorn.
A lot of popcorn too. At the movie theater, what type of stuff do you guys buy? Do you guys go all out? Do you sneak food in? I know sometimes my wife likes to sneak in food for me because I suggested it. Ladies and gentlemen, these last 10 years flash by so fast. That came from your mother. It absolutely did. I agree. It is absolutely insane that we are talking live with our 10-year-old, and he's on TV. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook on 4 different destinations. Say hi, Junior. You are live.
Sup, everyone.
Sup, everyone. Live, bruh. Well, hey, I want to go over one more time for the ladies and gentlemen. We at Roofing Supply Incorporated have an exclusive shingle for you. It is called BP. It's a Canadian shingle. It's class 3 impact resistance. It's an SBS shingle, which means it is a rubberized polymer between rubber and asphalt, which makes it the best of both worlds. If you were to compare it against any other shingle in the market, I would probably compare it against the Big M shingle. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to get sued, but a lot of people sell this SBS shingle. It's an amazing shingle. I've sold a lot of it. But the reason why I went to BP is because I could not find any colors during COVID. And right now we're getting close, absolutely the closest that we've ever been to what's called an allocation time. That means that the manufacturers are picking and choosing who is allowed to have what amount of shingles and what colors. If you guys don't understand what that means that manufacturers are putting the squeeze on distributors to the point in which that they're telling us what we can buy from them or what they are willing to ship to us. If you've been trying to quote out GAF or OC or CertainTeed, you're probably running into some issues when you're talking about large quantities, talking about multifamily. Why? Because they can sell that same shingle at a higher price to regular contractors like me and you. So what does that mean? That means that we're only going to have a certain amount of shingles that we can sell as distributors. That's not that great and doesn't sound good for contractors. So during COVID, we had an issue. We could not find shingles. We could not find colors. So the biggest thing for RSI was to put themselves different than any other distributor by making a relationship with a shingle manufacturer that was exclusive. We have 13 different colors and have had 13 different colors for the last 2 years. And what that does is sets us aside from absolutely everyone. If you're looking for a shingle that you want all colors to, that you could literally pick up the color sample board and sell any color, that would be BP. We have all of it. We have the ridge cap. That's one of the most important parts is the ridge cap and that starter strip. You name it, we have it for the BP line of shingles. And if you need it quoted for large quantities, I got you. So just give me a call. I would love to touch base with you. If you're looking for large quantities, quantities of shingles, thousands of squares. Give me a call. I can help you out. If you're looking for shingles, 2 bundles, 3 bundles, 30 bundles, call me. I got you. Who is the only supplier of BP in Texas? RSI.
OSI.
And where can you get BP?
OSI.
From who?
You.
That's it. From me. 210-919-8987. And we'll get you an amazing quote for you, an amazing client. Marquis, what else do you want to do today?
Probably go see the Mighty movie again. The Mighty movie.
The Mighty movie.
Yeah, it has.
What's that?
It's Paw Patrol, but
that's a new one.
It has Liberty.
That's the one with the poster we seen yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's, we gotta wait for a little bit before that one comes out. But on Amazon Prime, there was a new movie. It's a children's movie. It's for the family. I can't remember what it is, but it's brand spanking new. It looked good too. So we ought to go check that out. Now, we haven't even figured out what we're going to eat or anything like that. Mom just ordered a bunch of groceries, so I'm sure she's got it planned, but maybe some pizza tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, we've had a lot of trashy food. Not trashy, good food, but just processed. It's like processed food. Processed food is not good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to find an amazing diet, a good diet that'll actually really, really, really reside great with me. And I know there's not like many of those out there. I'm a big boy. Ezekiel, preach. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I want to educate. I want to help educate and guide the industry in a good way. So that's why we came on, not only to hang out for Junior's 10th birthday, but we also wanted to talk about the shingles that we sell at RSI and what is exclusive to us, right? And what we can sell a lot of. What can we sell a lot of?
Shingles.
We can sell a lot of shingles. What about this? What is that? BP. Yeah. And who can you get BP from?
You and RSI.
And RSI, Roofing Supply Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a live stream in the Roofing on the Rise studios. I had an amazing guest today, Marquis Mitchell Jr. It was his 10th birthday. Love you, Marquis. Thank you so much for coming on. Were you happy to come on?
Yeah, I was.
Let's tell everybody.
I was happy to come out on the podcast with my dad and to talk about shingles.
Yeah. And Flash. Yeah, that was pretty fun, huh? Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by Roofing Supply Incorporated in the Houston Marketplace, where you can get your shingles from me. We are also sponsored by West Group Public Adjusters. You need an amazing public adjuster to handle your claim. Give me a holler, 210-919-8987. We are also sponsored by RepCard. Now, you understand that an awesome business card comes from them at RepCard. 210-919-8987. You guys have an absolutely wonderful, blessed Saturday.